What's up guys, Amy at LinkedIn Tactical, and one of the things that you get to do when you come to LTT is you get to customize and build your own gun. Today we're going to talk through how you do that on the P30. Making a selection on a P30 is sometimes challenging for people because they don't know whether they want the LEM or the DASA. So we're going to come to our HK page and we're going to start with the DASA. The LTT P30 DASA is the double action single action gun, where the first trigger pull is that long double action, slightly heavier trigger pull, with all of the following subsequent trigger pulls being the shorter single action. If you decide that that's the type you want, you come to the P30 DASA page, you're going to select the size. Do you want a compact? Do you want the longer slide gun? Or do you want the subcompact? Part of that is going to be what is the gun being used for. If for everyday carry, generally the compact or the subcompact are going to be what you want to go with. Then you're going to select your trigger option. Is it the P30 stock trigger option, which is the slightly curved trigger, or are you going to go with the Gray Guns flat trigger? Then you're going to select your trigger job options. On the P30 DASA model, this is a trigger weight based on the hammer spring. So you're going to select the weight of the hammer spring, 12, 11, or 10, with 10 giving you a slightly lighter double action and single action pull. The single action pull with all these hammer spring options are going to be similar. It's the double action that's going to change slightly, with the 12-pound being the heaviest. Then you're going to get into your sights. Are you going to do a red dot optic cut? If so, you're going to select the plate that you want on your gun, and that's going to involve the footprint of the optic that you're putting on the gun. If you're not going with red dot optic and you're going to go with the irons, then you're going to choose the 3-dot white, the factory night sights, which are going to glow in the dark, or the upgraded Trijicon HD yellow or orange sights. Then we're going to go to the P30 LEM model. It's nothing to get hung up on. It stands for law enforcement modification. What does that mean? In the simplest terms, it means that each trigger pull is going to be the same, and it's going to operate a little bit more like a double action trigger pull every time. So once you've selected LEM versus DASA, you're going to go through the same process. What size do I want? What trigger do I want? And then when it gets to the trigger job options, it's slightly different here. You've got extra light, light, medium, and heavy. This is a culmination of the trigger work that we do in the trigger job, and then some of the springs that we change. This is the customization option that you want. All of them will work for everyday carry. All of them will work for the range. It is definitely personal preference. So once you've made all those selections, you can just go ahead and add it to your cart. And once you get it into your cart, you will proceed to the checkout. You're going to type in your email address. And once you do that, it's going to kick up an FFL finder. One of the things that you need to make sure you do is read through the firearms purchase policy. Then you're going to enter in your zip code for the location of your FFL. Once you find where your FFL is, we're just going to select this one because it's here. Then I'm going to go through the rest of the checkout process, fill in my information, and hit submit. If you don't see your FFL on that list, no problem. We can change it for you. Shoot us an email at contactus@langdontactical.com or respond to your order confirmation email, and we can get that changed for you. So it's as simple as that. I hope this helps. Thanks, guys.